If it is true that Yoruba people come from Mecca or Arab, where do they get their language from? Where do they get their costume? This type of dress I'm wearing.
Kíní kan ni mo mọ̀ tó dá mi lójú jọjọ. Mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá máa fo fídíò tán, ẹ máa mọ̀ pé Elédùmarè ṣàṣìṣe tó dá àwa Yorùbá síbi tí a wà yìí. Oríṣiríṣi ìtàn àròkọ àti àròsọ ni àwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ nípa bí Yorùbá ṣe dé ibi tí a wà, tí a mọ̀ sí Southwest Nigeria. Ibi tí Yorùbá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní Ilé Ifẹ̀, tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn sì gbà pé ibẹ̀ ni Yorùbá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lóòótọ́. Báwo la wá ṣe dé Ilé Ifẹ̀? Òun ni ìbéèrè tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn máa ń béèrè. Bá a ṣe dé Ilé Ifẹ̀ náà ni nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ lénìí. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹnu mi ilẹ̀ tí máa gbọ́ bá a ṣe dé Ilé Ifẹ̀. Ẹnu Araba, Yẹmí Elebuibon ló máa sọ fún wa bí a ṣe dé Ilé Ifẹ̀. Ìtàn tó gùn ni, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ wá nǹkan fìdílé kí a sì bẹ́ sínú ìtàn náà.
Well, according to the Odu Ifa, the world created by Olodumare, and Olodumare is the one that sent emissary Orunmila and all other Orisha to found the heart. In the beginning, it is believed that there is water all over the world, no space. When the heart is to be formed, Olodumare sent Oduduwa, the progenitor of Yoruba, and all other divinity, Shango, Obatala, Elegbara, Ogun, Orunmila, to go to the world and appoint them with different ministry. Ogun was in charge of technology, justice. Obatala is an artist of Olodumare. Obatala is the one that molds the hair, all organs of our body. Orisha Oko is the one that established the family. Elegbara is law enforcement agent. Orunmila is spiritual advisor, is mouthpiece for all these Orisha. They consult Ifa in heaven. And the Odu Ifa said they will have to offer a chicken with 5 fingers, chameleon, 200 shen, plenty of shand, a sack. All these have been collected. They put everything inside the sack. When it was time for them to arrive, there was no place to land. Water was at everywhere. The shen, 200 shen, they command the shen to stay on the sky. And the descendant, they come down through this shen to land. They threw the sand inside the sack to the water. And they threw the chicken. It was the chicken that spread the sand all over the world. The first person to touch the heart is chameleon. Chameleon, they threw the chameleon. Chameleon was first creator to walk on heart. After that, they discovered it became solid. So they are now come down one by one to form the heart. They say, what name can we give to this town? A place where the land was spread. It's called ILE IFE. ILE IFE is called ILE IFE today.
Ní ìsìn tí ẹ ti mọ nǹkan tí fídíò yìí wà all about. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi like fídíò yìí ní ìsàlẹ̀. Kò ná yín ní kankan. Ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí bá ṣe like ẹ̀ sí, òun ni YouTube máa ṣe tì jáde fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn láti rí. So like ẹ̀ ń ṣe wá ní favour lórí ìkànnì ẹ̀ ṣe gan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú nínú ètò náà. bàbá ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn máa ń sọ pé Mẹ́kà láti wá, kí ni ní sọ sí part yẹn?
We do not have that authentic in Ife, in Odu Ife. The story I just told you now came from Oturukpa. It's one of the Odu Ife. So if you read a book about Yoruba or Africa or Nigerian Yoruba people, you will learn that some say they come from Sudan, some came from Arab. But the question I used to ask people, if it is true that Yoruba people come from Mecca or Arab, the language that Yoruba people speaking is not Arab. Where do they get their language from? Where do they get their costume? This type of dress I'm wearing, they never wear this. The beat, the music, and the names. Where do they get? Is that similar to what they have in the Arab today? So I do not agree with those who claim that Yoruba people came from Sudan, they came from Arab, they this and that. So we are solely depend on what Ifa say.
Ṣùgbọ́n ìtàn mìíràn àtọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yẹn máa ń sọ pé Ọbàtálá gangan ló yẹ kó dá ilé ayé sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n èṣù wá pẹ̀lú ọgbọ́n àrékérekè rẹ̀, ó tàn ó sì fún un ẹnu. Ọbàtálá ní ó kẹ́rì, kò sì lè tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú àṣàmẹ́ntì náà. Kí lẹ rí sọ sí ìtàn yìí kó tó di pé Odùduwà gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀?
We used to have that type of story saying the Oduduwa and Obatala was given the assignment to form the art. That's another faction of the story. I tell you the truth, the one from Odu Ife, and Obatala get drunk. Then Oduduwa took the shack from him, and that is why Obatala was in charge of mold the head of the human being, and Oduduwa was the founder of the heart. That's another faction of the story. But the one that we use depend on the one from Ife.
Mo lérò pé ẹ ti mọ̀ báyìí ibi tí Yorùbá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, torí ìtàn tó sọ fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n yìí sọ fún wa kò ń ṣe ìtàn àròsọ, ìtàn tó wà nínú Odu Ife ni wọ́n ti dárúkọ Odu Ife náà fún wa. So Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni wá tó bá yẹ pé ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ yín ní lórí ìkànnì, àwọn nǹkan tí a sì máa ń ṣe lórí ìkànnì náà ní nǹkan tí ẹ wò yìí. So ẹ bá mi like fídíò yìí kẹ́ sì subscribe sórí ìkànnì tí ẹ̀yin bá ń gbọ́ èdè tí mo sọ dáadáa lẹ́nu. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ lẹ́nu. Fídíò mi tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wò tí èmi mọ̀ pé máa gbádùn dáadáa, àwọn náà jáde ní orí ọwọ́ mi. Ẹ wò mo sì mọ̀ pé ẹ ní regret pẹ̀ wò. Jẹ́ kó tó dìgbà mi, orúkọ tèmi Jọ̀wádé tán. Bí ẹ̀yin jẹ́ sùn lágbàlẹ̀ láti fẹ́ ara mi.